Hi everyone, I'm here in the camera doing a sit down talk. I haven't done this pretty much at all on my channel. Usually you'll catch me doing my cleaning videos or, doing my vlogs, being out on my trips and things. And I might do a little bit of small talk in between there, but I never really had a sit down personal talk with you guys. Anything about what's going on with my life, goals, relationships, anything like that. So tonight I thought this would be the perfect night to start on that topic with you guys. Let you guys in a little bit more into my life. I'm pretty much a private person. And that sounds contradicting for the fact that I'm on social media. But yeah, like I said, as far as like relationships and things like that, I kind of tend to keep that private. And so, yeah, I'm just going to get a little bit more, candid with you guys and discuss some things because 2026 is around the corner. At the end of December of 2024, so at the end of last year, I had created a bingo card, which I'm going to show you guys. Actually, the things I did complete on here. But I got this idea from another YouTuber. And even though hers was really nice, she really did hers up. She did pictures and everything and printed it out, put it in a big old frame. I said, oh, that was really nice. But me, I was just like, I just, it's toward the end of the year, I said, I just need to hurry up and get something and write down some things that I at least wanted to accomplish or try to do for 2025. And so I just went online, printed out a bingo card template, free one. And it was blank, and I just filled it in with a pen. And I had it on my refrigerator most of the year, daubing off things. So on here, mostly I had, let me see if I'm 10, 15, 20. Yeah, I had on here basically, wait, hold on, let me see, 5, 10, 15, 25. I wanted to lose 25 pounds, right? Weight loss is always one of my goals. Like, I started a weight loss journey at the beginning of 2024, and I was, I'll say in 2023, right? So I was losing weight, I really was. And at the beginning of 2024, I went on a cruise. I feel like it was just like I just feel like that was like, all you can drink, all you can eat, all inclusive cruise, whatever. And it was just like a test for me. And I really overdid it then, and it was just like, I couldn't get back on track after that. And I gained a lot of weight back that I had lost. So I was about 235 in 2023, the largest I've ever been. And I really did not like that at all. And so I finally was fed up. So I was like, I gotta do something about this. So I started with dieting and exercising. Now I did try the Wegovy. I tried that for a little bit, but to be honest, I wasn't even on it that long. It was probably 3 months I was on it at that. And then there was a, what was it? One was like demanding for it. They was all trying to, like, basically, my dosage, they couldn't find it nowhere. It wouldn't get stocked here at our pharmacy. So I just stopped it and I just continued going to the gym because I had a membership at Planet Fitness, and just watching what I ate. And so I did that for a while. I was trying, I tried HelloFresh too, which is really nice. Pricey though, so I had like a discount. It was around that time, and I definitely enjoyed the meals. Everything that came prepackaged was fresh and everything, like they say, and the detailing and how the instructions of the preparing the meals was to a T. You can't mess up, using that. And I just love it. And then because I got it for basically a 2-person serving, so I would put some away, eat some and then put the rest away, something like that, like half it up. Or at the time too, I was over my mom's, and I would make one over there, and I would just share with her or my sister. And so they got a taste of it too and was like, oh, this is good. But like I said, I just kind of stopped it because just of the cost. But it's definitely something I'm thinking about starting back up. in 2026, or there's another food one. It's already prepared meals. If I think about it, I'll put it up on the screen. But yeah, so back to this, because I feel like I'm getting off topic. But like I said, before my birthday cruise, which I have a video on my YouTube when I went on a birthday cruise. When I went on my trip, I was 205 pounds. So I had lost a good bit of weight from 235 to 205 at the beginning of 2024. And like I said, I feel like the cruise threw me back, and plus I was off of the Wegovy. I was just getting off that because they no longer had it in stock. So almost like those cravings was all hitting me at once. So that's another little negative side of that. I feel like I kind of rushed and gained back quickly, like after that, because I never got to fully get use of it, you know. And I'm sorry, I was here pulling at my cardigan and stuff. Wanna say hi? So after the cruise, let me start this back over. So after the cruise, you know, I felt like I couldn't control my cravings anymore, because of the cruise was all inclusive, you know, everything from drinks to food and everything was delicious, very delicious. But yeah, so it's like I kind of sabotaged myself, and I said to myself that I did not want to do that. Like I kept saying, don't go on this cruise, don't sabotage yourself, don't do that, you know, because I was like almost there to being under 200 pounds, you know, because I haven't seen under 200 in a long time, probably since either 9th grade or 8th grade. Yeah, because I was overweight in my high school years as well, so I hadn't seen that in a while. So I was really looking forward to getting below 200, even if it was like 195 at the least, you know. But I took 199 point something, whatever it was, to say that I was in the 100s then, you know. So like I said, there is some things, and that's like things I want to discuss, whatever, like that can sabotage you. You kind of got to stick to your guns. We went on a Carnival cruise, and I went with my cousin. I had a wonderful time with my cousin. Every time we get together, we plan, we on the same page, we have a good time, you know. And the only thing is she wanted the drinking package, you know. And this is no shade where like if anyone's watching whatever, like, because, you know, I could have denied it, but, you know, I didn't want the drinking package, even though I thought it might be a deal, but I was like, I really didn't want, because I wanted to control, right? Because I could put on that water weight from drinking. Meanwhile, I'm saying that and I'm having my glass of wine's right here, but it's girl talk, so I gotta have some wine, you know. It's the evening, winding down. But you know what, let me take a sip. So with Carnival, when you get the drink package, the other person has to get it as well. There's not, if you're adult, there's no one person getting the drink package. You both have to get it. Otherwise you both don't get it, you know. And so that was kind of sucky, because I was in a tough spot there, because I feel like, dang, I don't really want to take that away from my cousin, you know. And I really held on for a long time till we got there on the cruise, and she's like, "You need to get this. I'm telling you, this is a deal. We need to get this drink package. You sure you ever?" And I kind of gave in, and I did enjoy myself, you know. But I only do regret it because I thought that I sabotaged myself when I did that, you know. And I couldn't get back right after that. So I had made a note on here in January. So it had to be like after the cruise, probably toward the end, whatever. I had that fast. I had got back up to 220 pounds. So it's like one decision I actually have 220.4 pounds. One decision like that could just mess you up And I know any of you guys that has been on a weight loss journey, you definitely can understand. It's like one bad meal, one day maybe not the gym, not going to the gym or whatever, can just throw you completely off. And that sucks. And that takes a toll on you, because it definitely messed with me. And I was like, I really can't believe I'm back up a weight. Now I'm not at 235. I'm at 220, but still don't make it no better. Now I will say, I feel like because I went to the gym, like even in this area, whatever, like in things, when I went to the gym, I feel like when I gained the weight back, it didn't look as bad, to me, like how I originally looked with weight, because I feel like I worked areas where just, like I said, it just didn't show like it would have shown. You know what I mean? Like if I was at 235 and kept gaining weight, you know what I'm saying? Like, so it didn't look too bad. But anyway, after that, I was just like, yeah, I gotta get back on it. 20. So right now, I am 207. I was 207 on September 5th when I weighed myself to. I've been fluctuating, holidays, different things like that going on. And I seeming like I'm staying around the 207 range. So, of course, I was able to mark off some of that. So, 15 pounds. So, yeah, 5, 10, 15. So, I'll mark those off. Now, me completing this, I didn't do it in any specific order, but now I think about it, I should have been more strategic if I was trying to actually earn a bingo on the card. Because right dab in the center, I could have had one, but I'm not sure if I'm going to complete that or not. If I do, then you will see an intro, a nice clean intro at the beginning of this video. Because I actually have on here like purchase or get someone to make me an intro or outro for my YouTube channel. So that's right there, dab sit in the center. So right here I have that I completed lose 5 pounds. I purchased items for doomsday, because I'm a little bit conspiracy theorist too, and be thinking the worst. I just want to be prepared. Maybe it's the Capricorn in me. I don't know, but yeah, I said I'm not going to be caught off guard if anything pop off. So I said, let me start me a little safety kit thing bag together. You know what I mean? And start a little something for my family, just in case. Now I won't go into detail everything I got. I keep stuff a little secret, but I did purchase some items, and I got right now it's like a backpack full, so I'm hoping to expand it more. But yeah, so I did accomplish that, and then cook a new recipe. I had to make notes on the side of the page too. So when I say I cooked a new recipe, I had made some jerk chicken. It was delicious. I made some jerk chicken. Again, anything I mentioned, if I'm going back editing this, I will insert a picture. I had on here a tin of Poetry Slam, which I did at the Cloud 33 Cigar Lounge in Pittsburgh. That's also on my YouTube channel. You can check that out. And I have on here purchase furniture for my bedroom and dining room. I did that. I still can buy some more items, of course. And really move over some stuff, because I still got some stuff over at my grandmother's. I still need to move over here of mine, but yeah, I do have furniture enough for myself, because it's just me. So, and then I have organized my kitchen cabinets. I did that, and I still want to do it again. Like as I'm, the more I stay in here, I moved here and living in here in my apartment. Things get moved around, and I'm starting to get an idea of where I like things, right? So I have a video where I organized my pantry here, but I did all that. Read 2 fictional books, and the fictional books that I read was The Housemaids, Housemaid 1 and Housemaid 2, which was suggested to me through my cousin, and she actually told me there's a movie coming out. So yeah, as of now, like I think at the City Preview, they got the Housemaid movie out. But I wanted to go ahead and read the books before the movie came out too. So I used to be a big reader, especially when I was younger. I used to read a ton. And it could be any type of book, whatever. But I did love the fiction, fantasy, and love stories, and action and thrill, and stuff like that, mystery. But as life went on, you get busy, you get grown, other things start happening. You don't have that time to sit and really read. I mean, most of my reading was done in college, because I went to college right after high school, and that reading was textbook reading and things. So I couldn't even find the energy to actually pick up another book to read. You'd be worn out. Like, I mean, definitely. I don't know if you guys can relate to that, because I'm like, I'd be daggone if I'm going to pick up another book to read. My mind is foggy already. It's just too much. But yeah, so I'm glad that I picked this back up, and I want to keep reading books coming into next year as well, even if it's digital or audio. I have less processed, less sugary foods, more protein and more water. And I'm going to say that I did accomplish that. It could have been even way less, but I'm going to say I did accomplish that because I lost weight. I definitely could have lost more. I'm about 15 right now down. I'm happy with what I got because I got that other weight back off of me, and I plan on not sabotaging again. Now, Christmas Day is Thursday, but I plan on portioning my stuff out and really letting it digest, not keep going up for more and more, especially if anything involves sweets. So, yeah. Yes, that's my puppy drinking her water over there. She got to let you guys know she's here. Okay, so then I have take a family trip. Now, when I originally put that, I was putting out for like my mom, like me, my mom, my sister, my grandma going somewhere, It did not work out. A lot of things happened health-wise, just a lot of things, emergencies, finances, just things was going on. So I wasn't able for us as a group to get together and get somewhere. But I feel like I can still mark this off because I did go to the Chris Brown concert out in Washington, D.C. With my cousins, and we had a really great time. So we did go there, and I would consider that a family trip. I mean, my cousin did bring her one of her male friends. He was cool. 3 of us was family, so I consider that a family trip. I'm gonna mark that as a family trip. So now I have the things I have on here left. I don't know if I should go over all this with you guys, but it's my first time doing this, so I'm trying to get used to just talking to the camera like someone's here. So I have on here that I didn't complete was read 2 books on health, because I had reading more books, but I wanted to put categories. But I honestly should have just put books, never put a category to it, but I put like on health because I wanted to like focus on some books on some things like fitness or things that I would like to see about myself. So that's why I put read 2 books on health. I put cook a new recipe because I put multiple of the same things a couple times. Because this is a larger spaces to fill in, But I got pay off one of my credit cards, which I'm almost done paying the one off. It just won't be done this year. Definitely be done the beginning years of 2026, the beginning months. And I have read 2 books on communication and attend an adult dance class. And what I mean by that is because I on my channel, you can check that out. I went to a dance class with my bestie, and it was fun. It was different, definitely out of my comfort zone, but I enjoyed it. It was nice, and I just thought I put this on here again because me and her definitely was talking about going to another one. So I said this is something I can complete, but again I didn't get to complete that. Make a new relationship, which was like it could have been anything. That didn't happen. Now I did communicate with other people. Was around other folks and things, but it was just like not to where I can be like, okay, I met a new person. This is my new person in my life now. you know, and we're friends and we're hanging out and stuff like that. So yeah. And then I have purchased an intro and outro for YouTube, which I already mentioned that earlier. I didn't get that done. Cook a new recipe again. I put pay an extra month rent. Now I couldn't do that and pay off a card at the same time. So yeah. So that's, I had that on there. Complete a course, because I thought maybe I can do some kind of educational course or something to further my education or just anything. And to be honest, I could have completed that if I would have just went to the CPR course my job was offering. I had a CPR course before, years back, but they just sent in an invite and was like, hey, would you like to come to, they sent out to a few people, would you like to come out to do a CPR course, certification and stuff like that. And it was on one of my days off, and I just did not feel like doing it. That sounds bad, whatever. But yeah, I was just like, no, because there's a lot of call offs. I was already covering some shifts and stuff. And I was like, the time I have for myself, and I know there's no call off, I was not going to go nowhere near work. So that's why I didn't get to complete that. But if I would have had a bingo. So yeah. Then I put volunteer, which I definitely should have volunteered, because we're older now in our family and household. There's no kids. I don't have no kids. So what I'm saying is, like, I could have used some of my time and volunteered. So I feel bad about that. So I definitely am going to do that next year. Or there's like some soup kitchen place, some Salvation Army, something. Maybe I'll try to do something like that. And then I got finish my movie script or draft, a few things that I'm working on. And I just can't stick to one. It's crazy. I have basically 3. I feel like I got 3 great like scripts, whatever. Like if I can finish them, like I would work on one, move to another one, but not one got finished. You get what I'm trying to say? And sometimes I would get stuck on parts. So I will say I've added to them, but as far as finishing them, no. Okay, so my camera footage made it to the maximum, and it's saying now I got 12 minutes, so we'll see. I'm using my cell phone. I'm taking this. So okay, so what do you guys have planned for the holidays? And did you get your shopping finished? And if this is posted after, let me know how your holidays was and what you did. And also shoot, because I just showed you my bingo card. Would you consider doing a bingo card? And if you do consider doing a bingo card, what would you put on yours? Okay. Because right now I'm working, this is just a draft because I'm gonna go print this up. But I moved a lot of the things I didn't complete onto this sheet. So I have 10, 25. So I got losing 25 more pounds on here. And I split it up to lose 5 pounds on different sections, like 5, 5, 5, 5, you know. And then I got take a family trip again. I got pay off one of my credit cards, complete a course, cook a new recipe, build my clothing wardrobe, because I definitely want to establish pieces that I love and I feel that look right on me. And when I find that piece, I basically want to get multiple of them, if maybe different colors or whatever the thing is, because I don't want to not come across that again, because that seems to happen with me, you know, like in being having more weight on me, you know, and as far as, and also being short, because I'm only 5'1", you know, so it's hard to find the right pants, you know. They'd be too long, so that's an issue too. So I'm trying to just find something that really works for me. Walmart, I have been finding a good few pieces there as far as the jeggings, because I like the jeggings there, but they are a tad bit long. They kind of bunch at the bottom, so I don't like that. So it's either like I gotta find a new store that sells better like pants and jeggings that actually say short on them, you know what I mean, or petite, but are like in a larger size, at least XL or 2X. Or I'll have to find someone who can like alter clothes, you know, and hem them and do that for me, you know, tailor them to my body, because that might work. I don't mind investing in that, but because I live in a small town, I don't really know any spots like that. I might have to go to the city and then by city to see who would be able to do that. But when I do that, like I said, I want to have my wardrobe build up and just take all my stuff at one time. I'm not trying to keep going back trip after trip. No, I'm gonna take all my new stuff up there. Can you hem this? Can you do this? Like, and then get back to me when it's finished. How much does it cost? Is it reasonable? And I pay for it and bring it back home and don't have to worry about it again. Of the logo and opening for YouTube in case I don't get to finish it by the end of this month. And what is this? Oh, I got to get my dog some training. I do want to get her some training, like no leash training, so she won't run off. Like, she's still a puppy, but she will be a year in February. So like I know she's starting to like outside. I take her to the dog park and everything, but now she scared me one day because I opened the door and I just thought like, well, maybe she'll stay on the porch area because there's this little porch going out. But the day I opened up that door one day and I was bringing in a bag that I left out there, trying to pull in the house, she ran out and ran all the way down the steps and scared the crap. I mean, I had to drop everything to go after her because I was like, I had an incident where I had a puppy years ago and he passed away. His name was Almost. And because he got hit by a car, he did the exact same thing, ran out. So it was almost like PTSD for me. I was yelling and stuff because he had ran out steps because, like I say, he got used to going outside, going down the steps. He had ran right into traffic and got hit. And that wasn't good for me. I'm an animal lover, and I did not like to see that. You know, I bawled my eyes out, and I was really upset too because even after those years, like we had a house fire. And I was like, there's been so much going on, but I had a house fire, so I lost a lot of those photos that I did have of them, you know, so that sucks. So yeah, like I just want to get just a little bit more training. She's very smart. She's a rat terrier, supposed to be mixed with some Chihuahua, but I definitely believe she's full rat terrier. She has the whole spots on her body, like everything, and the energy. Oh my goodness, like loves to dig at things. So yeah, I just got to get her just a little bit training, and I feel like she'll be good to go. Looking up some stuff, and it seemed like the closest was, the Pittsburgh area. And that's what sucks about living in a small town. Everything's about an hour away from us. And sometimes that dampers your mood to go out or to do things. If the things you have to do is an hour drive. And shoot, as you get older, because I am 35, turning 36 next month on January 13th, and it's like, I'll be tired now. Like, it's like, if I have to ride in a car, you know, I have to blast the music, you know, and ride and feel like I'm like, Jim, I'm to keep myself lively for the, you know what I mean? And it's not like I gotta, like, when I'm usually riding out, I'm riding out to meet my friends, riding out to meet my family or whatever to go out. So there's nobody next to me in that passenger seat, you know, hyping it up, you know, like, oh, we're gonna, you know, or we're talking and we're socializing and keeping the energy up. I have to keep my own self up. And then I have to take that ride back. So I have to stop drinking at a certain time so that I can be able to, or don't get wasted to drive back, you know. But that's the thing too, it already started. I definitely don't go out. It started like in 2024. I don't go out that much. As far as like to the clubs. I don't mind a bar here and there, you know, having a drink, getting some wings, socializing and stuff. But as far as like the club scene, it is definitely not for me. And yeah, so let's see here. See my dog, she's trying to get me to play with her now. So this is gonna start getting annoying. And this is what I don't understand. All right, shush. It's like having a little child. I know it's hard. I know it's crazy to compare it, but she wants my attention. But she don't understand. She's probably like, who is she talking to? I'm talking to my peoples. I'm talking to my peoples. But yeah, I have on here, start laser hair removal. I definitely want to get laser hair removal because sometimes I will get a little shadow here. I don't want that. I don't want to be that older chick with that mustache. Nah. I hate that I even have a little bit that I do have now. No. And I always been kind of a hairy person, like, and then like I kind of got on my hands, touch my hands and stuff, like here and here, and on my feet, and I just want to get those areas, like the feet, the hands, this. Just want to start there, you know, and see how it feels, see how it works, and then maybe move on to a larger area like the armpits. But I'll see, you know, I'm doing some research on it, so we'll see. And then I have to take a solo trip because I done a lot of group trips or like cousin trips and like more than 2 people often. And I feel like I went on enough trips to realize that my max is just me and another person. So 2. So we can evenly divide the activities we want to do. We usually be on the same page because it's just, you know what I mean, us. And if there's ever something kind of activity, and let's say you went with an odd number, not an even number, there's 3 people, and it just messes up the group activity. More convenient, more easy to do a 2-person trip. It really is. And I went on a couple of solo little adventures for myself, but to take like a whole solo trip again at this age that I am now, however, and go somewhere and actually explore some stuff on my own. That's what I wish to do. And I'm thinking like somewhere like but then even my bestie, me and her was thinking about doing a trip together because we have not done a trip together. Hold on one second. Okay, I'm back. Sorry. But me and my bestie, we haven't done a trip together, which I would really love to do. I think that we would have a great time, you know. So we already been in talks about that, and she was mentioning about, because she had went with her husband to Chicago, and she believes that would be a nice place for us to hit to and do some things out there. So I was like, I'm down for that because I always wanted to go to Chicago. And one second. I'm also thinking Arizona, and I have some family out that way. Not much family, but I do have some family. And I seen one of my other cousins. She went up there to visit her sisters and stuff who live in that area. And the scenery, the mountains, the trails was just so pretty. And I love doing stuff like that. I want to do that so bad and looks so nice and stuff. So, so yeah, like Chicago, Arizona. And I would pre-plan things too, like activities, all that. I already have that stuff together. So yeah, if you guys are in that area, let me know. Let me know some things that's out there, or great like travel guides or activities, things I can sign up for or to see or whatever. Let me know in the comment section below. So I've been to Las Vegas a bunch of times. Let's see. I've been to California once. I would like to go back to California. So that could be like a solo thing as well. Because I was up there because I actually had one. I wish I can get my old footage. Just something about like the app that I use to edit will not pull up all of my photos in my drive, my Google thing, because I want to post some of my like throwback trips that I did, because I did get some photos and videos when I was doing other things in my past, and before I decided to actually make content on YouTube. And I would like to do a couple like throwback Thursday videos and show some of the things I've done in the past. And it just makes it hard for me to find those. It won't pull those up. So I have to figure out a way to get those onto the actual editing platform so that I could post those. And it won't be as detailed as Chris does the other videos, because the videos I posted on my channel, I intentionally was doing things and recording more and purposely capturing things for the vlog. And then the other videos, I'm basically just enjoying myself and just catching little moments here and there, you know. And so yeah, because I have a couple of Vegas ones I would like to post. My birthday Vegas trip. I might have some things from California because I went on the Ellen DeGeneres show. I kept applying to one time I finally got accepted for audience member, and I was not. It was nice, and I picked a nice lucky day too, because that was the day she was giving TVs and away and all that stuff, and I was like, how am I gonna now? Then I wish I would have recorded a lot more. I was like, how? I'm in the motel. I was like, how am I going to get this stuff home? I had to find. Luckily, that hotel was really nice. The staff was nice. The driver, because there was shuttle service, helped me to get to like a mail place, basically a shipping place, so that I could ship that back to my address. And I was like, wow, it was a big TV. I forgot how many inches now. Huge though. Smart TV. That's when I got the trip to Vegas. So it was the first Vegas trip I went on, and then I also went to Vegas 2 more times. So I went to Vegas 3 times. Love Vegas. If you want to go to Vegas, it's definitely a place to go, because you can always find something to do. And you don't always have to stay in your hotel. You can move around, go to the other ones, because there's casinos, you know, everywhere. Let me see. Guess I just definitely got off my list of what I was saying I was filming, but you guys get the drift. Basically, Chicago, California, maybe Detroit. I like to go back to Cleveland again. That's very close to us. But yeah, those are some things I like to do. And I put on here trying something new with my hair. Now, as you guys can see, my go-to is my ponytails, my buns. Time to time, I'll get my braids, like box braids or feed in, straight back, and stuff like that. But most of the time, I'm a ponytail girl. And I like to get out of that, but I am natural. So being natural, you guys know how it is. Like, even like these little frizzy parts and stuff coming up, it's hard. Like, any sweat now, I'm so natural. Like, any sweat curl up my hair, any water will curl up my hair, even putting product on my hair will curl up my hair. So I feel like my texture has changed too a lot. And even a lot of the flat irons, I haven't found the right one for me that's going to actually keep my hair silky smooth. I can have my hair straight, and then like next 2 days, it's gone. It's gone. Because something's curling up or something's going on, you know. So I just want to definitely try a new style. I'm thinking about like dyeing my hair. I don't know, because I know that costs some damage. So if there's like a healthier or alternative way of doing it, like into a darker brown or something like that, give fall vibes type of thing. But anyway, like a color and a cut, not too short, but something like that. Like I said, and get me new flat iron so I can really let my hair down sometimes, you know. I like to do that. And yeah, I definitely want to do that more, and some more braiding styles as well. And I put the volunteer on here again. I want to start making that back room like a guest room slash office, because I also got my treadmill back there, my second room, because this is a 2-bedroom apartment. So I'm trying to work on making that like guest slash office, you know, it's a mixture of things, because my bedroom can only hold so much, you know. So yeah, just trying to actually make that into something. So I'm gonna work on that. Got to finish the movie script. Like I said, I wanted to continue to do. I put make a new relationship on here again. We'll see how that goes. Maybe my solo trips and traveling, I might come across somebody. What is this? Start something fun. I don't know if that was saving fun. I was trying to put there. Not me not being able to read my own writing, because I was just going along. I don't know if that's saving fun. I'm not sure what I was putting there. Something fun, but that makes sense that it might be like a savings fund. I might have to adjust that, because I'm probably putting on there like basically save up for something. So we'll see. I still got, so if I fix that one, so like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I got about 6 more spots to fill in with stuff. So once I get all that complete, I will show you guys the new one for 2026. I will either insert it here, or I'll put it in a short or something, and that way you guys can see it. But yeah, let me see what else. I was trying to make some notes of what I wanted to cover. So we talked about the bingo cards. Talked about some of my goals for the year. Since I got about 1 minute on here, I'll get into the topic of some of the things that I felt like that kind of held me back this year, or whether it's people or things I did myself, situations, whatever the case may be. I think I'm gonna get into that, about things that worked out and things that didn't work out.